So it is travel day, and I've just been dropped off at the airport, curbside drop off only for obvious reasons. Airport is super quiet. I've never seen the airport as quiet as this. This is going to be so weird. But then again, this is why I chose to travel on Boxing Day. I figured that fewer people would be traveling today, so there you have it. So I am heading towards, or trying to locate, the check-in desk for my airline. There's the self-serve bag drop. I can see it right ahead of me, so I'm going to go ahead and see if I can check in, get boarding passes, get through security, and get it all done. I have never seen the airport like this, ever. This is so strange. So check-in is done. It was a breeze because I was the first one in the line. There were so few people. The airport is quieter than I've ever seen it. Just a heads up for anyone traveling from Toronto to South Africa, the airline check-in lady took a good long look at my COVID test to make sure it was done within the right time frame. So be aware of that. Respect that 72 hours. It is so important. We got through security pretty quickly, did a temperature check, an extra check of my laptop and everything. They said they were checking for chemicals. I'm not too sure what that's all about. But again, security lineup was really quiet. I didn't have to wait at all. On the other side of security, the airport is quieter. There's a few people about, but definitely not the crowds I'm used to seeing. Some things are open, some things are not. If this is an indication of what the flight's going to be like, maybe it'll be quite empty. I am hopeful. So now I'm going to just make sure I know where my gate is, and then maybe just grab something to eat. I got a good long time before I fly, so I've got some time to kill, so I'm going to go do that. I am in a restaurant, sitting down, just ordered some food, got my Coke. This hasn't happened in months. Who would have thought it would happen at the airport? I feel completely safe about it because it's so damn empty here. And this is my view from where I'm sitting at the restaurant. Super exciting stuff going on out there. Not. I never vlog my food, but this is what I'm eating. Very fancy looking burger. And here's my Coke. It's very nice. It'll help me kill some time as well as getting some food in me. I haven't eaten since Christmas dinner yesterday. And now I just wanted to take a moment to say a huge thank you to the sponsor of my goggles that I'm wearing. The name of the company is Ansell, and they produce all kinds of protective equipment like these goggles and gloves and so on and so forth. The goggles are great. They are super comfortable. They're kind of soft around the edges where they seal, so it doesn't feel like something is digging into your face. These can be worn for long periods of time perfectly comfortably. And because they seal so well at the bottom, they do not fog up as a result of mask wearing. And the other thing that helps is that they have these holes. If I point the camera like this, I don't know if you can see, but they have these holes in the top. So you do get some airflow in, so you're not depriving your eyes of oxygen. But if I have someone sitting next to me on the plane, or if the airport was crowded, or have a lot of people around me, this is really great to have because I do feel more protected. As you know, virus particles can go in through the eyes. So it's good to protect not only the nose and the mouth, but also the eyes. So huge thank you to Ansell. I will do another spot on this with an update, either when I'm on layover or after I've landed in Johannesburg. But, for now, these goggles should be an essential travel accessory to anyone who does have to travel by air. So I'm on the plane, lots of empty seats. I have a row to myself. I think we're going to be taking off soon. Apparently we have to go and get the wings defrosted first. Okay, so I made it to Amsterdam. I have no idea what the sound is going to come out like because I don't have my mic. I don't have easy access to it right now. And I'm wearing a mask, so apologies if the sound on this is a little bit muffled. I've got my coffee, which is a good thing because I am exhausted. Did not have coffee on the plane because, let's face it, airplane coffee is just bleh. It's gross. So this is really weird. I have never seen this airport this quiet. It's always bustling and busy at Schiphol Airport. I've landed here many times. I've transited here many times. It is my favorite airport to fly through, and it's always busy, busy, busy. And it is dead. It is so strange. There's my ride to Johannesburg. I've now boarded the flight for Johannesburg. Looks like another empty flight. Check this out. So far, no one anywhere near me. So arriving in South Africa was actually really easy. The whole process from the time I got off the plane until the time I retrieved my baggage and went to meet my ride was probably about 20 minutes. And a good 10 minutes of that was spent walking from the plane to the first checkpoint, which was the COVID checkpoint. So all I had to do was present my negative COVID result and my health declaration form. They did a quick temperature check. That was about 5 minutes, and then I went to passport control. That was about 5 minutes. My bag was already on the carousel by the time I was done. So it was all very efficient. It was all really, really good. I landed late at night. The airport was really quiet. It was kind of strange. Now, because I landed after the start of curfew, the traffic was extremely light getting from my airport to where I was going. We had to be prepared in case of a stop. You know, the police are out there looking for cars who are out during curfew. And if you don't have a good reason to be out during the curfew hours, then you can land yourself in trouble. So my friend who was driving me just asked me if I would leave him with my boarding pass in case he got stopped on his way home. And, you know, I was obviously more than happy to do that. So arriving in South Africa, absolute pleasure. Everyone was extremely efficient. They were thorough in their checks. You know, I don't want to give the impression that anyone was, you know, kind of letting people through, because they weren't. They were checking things thoroughly. They were just really efficient about it. So, you know, props to the staff at OR Tambo International Airport. They did a really, really good job. So a final word on this mask that I was wearing throughout the trip. This was fantastic. I didn't end up wearing it on the plane just because there was nobody near me on either of my flights. But I did wear this the whole time I was in the airport, and it was super comfortable. It was great. So I'm going to show you some of the features of this mask. It's got this seal that goes against your face, and it's quite broad, and it is super comfortable. It molds right onto your face like this. If you wear glasses, they will fit underneath. It's comfortable to wear this for quite a long time. I was wearing this, I think the longest time I wore this for was maybe 4 hours. I had about maybe a 4 or 5 hour wait for my first flight. So I was wearing this for a good long time. When I took it off after that time, a little bit of clamminess on my face as I took it off, but that honestly disappeared within seconds. It's got this band that goes around the back of your head. Now the band is broad, so it doesn't dig in. It sits really nicely on your head. So there's no discomfort there. It is easily adjustable, so you can tailor it to fit the size of your head. It's got these ventilation holes in the top, so your eyes are protected, but you know, they still get that ventilation. Your eyes are not being deprived of air. Thanks again to Ansel for sponsoring these goggles. It has been an absolute lifesaver for me. It definitely made me feel safer in the airports. And had the flights themselves been busy, I would have worn them on the plane as well. And if my flights going back to Canada are busy, these will be on my face the whole time. So that's it for this travel update. The COVID situation in South Africa is kind of interesting. So in a future video, I will talk about COVID in South Africa from a Canadian's perspective. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys are all staying safe and well. I will see you for the next video. In the meantime, be healthy, be safe, be well, live your best life, and be kind. Bye.